chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollard, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the throw in gets away from him, and the runner is in from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
How about it?
Digging in for his
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero, and their runners at the corners now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-0 to Vlad. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now a check swing, but that's in there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Will be
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
The tag, and he is out at second. Now to the plate. Pitcher Jeff Samardzija. Kyle Schwarber move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the first 2 are set down in the inning, and it'll be up to Vlad to keep it going. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Guerrero shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Danny Valencia. Don't put that... from the Bronx. Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero.
Leading off for the start. Right fielder. Vladimir Guerrero.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. And Vlad is aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. At the plate, Josh Harrison.
Second baseman. John.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another look to first.
Oh, he's safe.
And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, runners off for second. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Molitor picks it up. Bonifacio's tag is there. He is out at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Lifted the other way to left center. Bonifacio onto the grass. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Emilio.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hoskins. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Paul Molitor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Paul Molitor.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Alex Avila. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Pedro.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low with the splitter, ball 1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. At the plate, A.J. Pollard. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bonifacio waits on it, and that's the third out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out. Into the box, Gerardo Parra. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Guerrero. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Samard. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career with free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Austin is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. So first and second with one man gone, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And that misses for ball one. Moustakas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances. When he has count leverage, without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Jesus Sucre, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading on for New York City. Catcher, Jesus.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stays. Too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Harrison takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Knebel. And he takes ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get...
And a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. This one's headed for the record books. A combined no-hitter. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was... We are under the... Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder, Brett
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez.
second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. One out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Zimmerman looking up. Gone! Standing in, Marcell Ozuna.
Batting third,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Marcell Ozuna.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Batting fourth,
Here's Nelson Cruz now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
first baseman number
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Vargas.
It's a strike. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that...
A swing and a miss. That retires. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ryan
Little
Zimmerman.
dribbler up the third baseline. And that's out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Harold Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Luis Gonzalez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Uehara's ready, 0-1 on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Rodriguez has a play, and here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Tap down the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Pee-wee Reese. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Reynolds is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is at the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Center fielder, Jim
And
Edmonds.
a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. In now, Ian Desmond. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Adrian now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. First pitch of the at-bat. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Cruz ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Settling in now, Edgar Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in, Marco Estrada. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And the runner's coming home. And somehow he's going to score despite the missed squeeze, and that'll go into the books as a steal of home. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. Leading off the inning, Koji Uehara. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is popped up. Gonzalez is there. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sean Rodriguez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz, and their runners at the corners now. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And that retires the side. Riding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Harold Reynolds. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded back up the middle. Reese up the middle on to first, and it's dropped. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He popped out in his first trip. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. But no throw as he'll just stare him back. On the move again from first. Pitch is high. The throw. Now the 2-0. Runner's on his way to third. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Cruz back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The relay. Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit in the air to center field. And he will get there to make the run. At the plate, Kenny Vargas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop-up. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for out number 2. So striding forward now, Pee Wee Reese. He popped out in his first trip. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Reynolds has got it, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's the first out. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Hit out towards second. Rodriguez has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Striding in, Edgar Martinez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Iannetta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The bouncer to the left side. Martinez scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Koji Uehara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. High pop-up. Martinez is there. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Ryan
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat.
Number 4, second baseman, Harold.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Gonzalez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Nelson Cruz.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Edmonds. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Martinez takes it in. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side. Digging in and looking for more, Jim Edmonds. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Hard on the ground toward short. Reese loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around 2nd now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And a relay to the plate. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Striding in once again. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. Digging in once again, Edgar Martinez. He singled his last time up, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So digging in now, Pee Wee Reese. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Shoots this one over to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. In now, Chris Iannetta. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Whit Merrifield will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So here,
46.
Miguel Sano is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Rodriguez onto the grass. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping up now, Harold Reynolds, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. On to first, a double play. Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making the better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a strike.
1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz on the move. And that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nelson Cruz was retired to kick off the 9th. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. High in the air. Betances calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is